What's up guys, it's Rasco from Team Wayne. Today I'm coming at you with a pure Kaiju build. I've been playing around with this and it's worked really well for me. As you can see right off the bat, there's no extract because you do not need it. This deck is so cheap, the pure Kaiju build, and you don't even need an extra deck. That's how crazy good this is. Because you just use your Kaiju monsters to beat over everything, and their decks are so good. Now I'm not going to go too in depth. Just going to say the cards, tell you a little bit about them, the kaijus in general. I'm not going to read their complete effect. So first of all, triple Juzurikiro, the Star Destroying Kaiju. I probably butchered that name. This is the highest kaiju monster in your deck with 3,300 attack. So it's the best one. You always want to have him on your side of the field, and to get the effects going off. And basically all kaijus do, if your opponent controls a monster, tribute it, and you can summon a kaiju. And then if your opponent has a kaiju, special summon a kaiju from your hand. And this guy's effect is, when a card effect is activated, that targets exactly one and no other cards. Remove 3 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field, negate that effect. And destroy a card. So it's pretty good. Usually you only use them for his high attack. Triple Doggeran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. Oh, sorry. Triple Doggeran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. He is your second highest beater. He used to be the best one you had until Star Destroyer came out. He has effect of all kaijus and removes 3 kaiju counters from everywhere. Destroy all opponents, all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot attack the turn you activate it. So it's kind of like just Dark Holes everything. Well, Regek is a better one. Triple Gamasiel, he is probably the one you want to send to your opponent's side of the field because his attack is so low. Him or Gadarla. So, his effect is, during your player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, except Gamasiel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Then you can remove 2 kaiju counters anywhere on the field, negate the activation, banish the card. So it's pretty good. Triple Raiden, the multi-dimensional kaiju. All kaijus are tripled since this is a pure build. And I think pure build is probably the best build because you can run a lot of cards that steal it right back. And he basically just gets tokens out, but they can be used synchro materials, which is kind of odd because I don't think we'd really use them for that, but whatever. Just a good card. Triple of the new guy, Gadarla, the Mystery Dust Kaiju. And once per turn during your player's turn, remove 3 kaiju counters from everyone on the field. Attack and defense of all other monsters on the field become halved. So it's meh, but this is pure kaiju, so you need to have 3 of them. And he has a lower attack, so you can get over. Now, this is something that works really well. Triple Ice Hand and Triple Fire Hand. When Ice Hand is destroyed, special summon a fire. When they're destroyed, target 1 spell or trap card. When Ice Hand is destroyed, target 1 spell or trap card they control. Destroy it, special summon Fire Hand. Fire Hand, target 1 monster control. Once destroyed, special summon Ice Hand. So you can get a total of 3 spell or traps destroyed and 3 monsters destroyed simultaneously. And usually they start giving up after a while. So for the spells, triple Kaiju Slumber. Fantastic. Just beautiful card. Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. That just wipes everything out. Give your opponent the lowest attacking kaiju, and you get the highest one. They have to battle. Your opponent takes damage, and you're just plussing that whole time. Triple Coyote Waterfront. Each time a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, place 1 kaiju counter on it, max 5. Well, it has 3 or more, add 1 kaiju to your deck. If this card will be destroyed, remove a counter from it instead. And then 2 terraforming, search it out. 2 owner seal, just to return the kaijus you have. So, and if you're not using your, what's it called, Kaiju Slumber, then you've tributed off your opponent's monster, gave them a kaiju, you got a kaiju, owner seal it, and then you can attack for a huge amount. Terraforming, 1 trade-in. Trading's good, level 8s, there's some of them in here. I think Dogran's a level 8. Triple Fiendish Chain, if your opponent's effects go off, which they usually won't, it really hurts this deck. But if you can't get your Kaijus out successfully, which you shouldn't have to, I'll probably cut this or something else for probably Solemn Strikes. But this is a more budget build, so if you have the Solemn Strikes, put them in. Triple remove Brainwashing. You have this on the field. You give your opponent a Kaiju, remove Brainwashing, return to the original owners. So it's kind of crazy good. One capture mission. There are 3 less Kaiju counters on this card. Target 1 Kaiju, change it to face down defense. Then place Kaiju counter on this card. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sits in the graveyard, draw 2 cards. So it's basically just plussing off that. You don't really use its first effect. Once destroyed, you draw 2 cards. And one Solemn Warning. If I'm too cheap to buy Solemn Strikes, and I know that's what the meta's coming to, just having triple Solemn Strikes. Probably it's going to be limited to 1 in the, not this upcoming ban list, but maybe the next. It's going to be definitely limited to 1. I can already see it. And they're going to reprint it. I don't know why people have to get it now immediately. Solemn Warning is like, basically, it's almost Strike. It's not as good, and you pay more life points, but it still gets the job done. I don't know why people are like, oh, I'm going to play 3 Solemn Strikes, because it's going to be reprinted. We know this. Max C has been reprinted. What's that other card I'm thinking of? I can't think of it, but the first one comes off the top of my head. Max C has been reprinted because it was just such a good utility card. Effect Veiler's been reprinted when everybody was trying to get that card. So it's just going to get reprinted, and I don't understand what the huge fuss is about Strike. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little deck profile. Hope it satisfies your deck profile needs, and I think pure Kaijus are the best build, or I guess you can call them Kaiju hands. These are mainly just for consistency. If you have all Kaijus, that's bad. You need some form of other monsters, and hands work really well with this deck. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.